Good evening. Sir, in the last video, just we started Advanced Java batch. So the title of the course is nothing but Advanced Java. 2 months duration is there. Sir, 60 hours class. And the timings are nothing but 5 o'clock. Every day at 5 o'clock, we have a session from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, there won't be any session. And the fees for this particular course is nothing but 5,000. Okay. What is the total fees for this course is nothing but 5,000. And the contact is nothing but 809696. So 8096969696. So you have to contact to this number for registration purpose. And coming to the syllabus, what things we are going to cover here? Sir, it is nothing but core Java basics. So what the concepts what are required to learn core Java. So already you know very well about this core Java. But if you want to do any programming in Java, so advanced Java, compulsory core Java concepts are required, like how you can able to deal with the files, because properties are there. Every time if you want to change the username and password, it is not recommended. Okay, so in such cases we can go for this files concept. So we will create a property file, in that we are going to store the information. Okay, next, and after that, exception handling is there. What is the purpose of exception handling? If anywhere if you are getting runtime errors, so you can handle that runtime errors by using exception handling mechanism. And what is the next topic we have? Class loading and unloading. So how to load a particular class into, okay, Java. Suppose if you are to prepare any Java application, how to load a particular class? Sir, creating the object and executing methods which is present in the class is different, sir. That comes under application. What is mean by class loading? So I hope when you are studying the core Java concept, you know very well we have to create some kind of static blocks and instance blocks. What is the purpose of static block? It will execute automatically whenever at the very first time we are loading the class. Okay, so whatever drivers which are required for database connectivity, and whatever drivers required for plugin options, so all these things will be available in the form of jar files. So we must know how to load a jar file. Jar file in the sense it is a collection of class files. Sir, how to load? It is a collection of class files. Sir, how to load this particular jar file into our mission? It is mandatory, sir. Okay, so for that purpose we will see class loading and unloading options. Next, coming to this MySQL, the next and after the course which we are going to deal is nothing but MySQL. So what is the purpose of MySQL? It is the database related things, like how to create a database, so how to create the tables in that. Sir, how to work with the queries? So if I want to prepare any query, how you can able to prepare? Sir, how to insert the records into the database, how to perform retrieval operation, sir, how to perform updations. So all these things, how you can able to check? So by using this one. Okay, sir, next, and after that, JDBC is there, Java database connectivity. What is the purpose of Java database connectivity? Sir, we can use this JDBC so to communicate with database. So we can prepare Java application for communicating with the database. Sir, there are multiple ways are there. So directly by using character interface, you can able to communicate. Sir, by using, okay, so what is the next one? Character user interface, graphical user interface also we can able to use. Okay, I will explain in detail about that in our real-time projects. Okay, so this is nothing but what we are going to discuss. Next, coming to the next one, servlets. Sir, what is a servlet? How you can able to prepare servlet program? We are going to discuss. Next, and after that, in that servlet, 90% we are going to take Java program. Sir, 10% we are going to take HTML program. Okay, sir, 1 minute, please wait. So otherwise, yeah, once if you are preparing any application, sir, compulsory we have to communicate with the driver. So how you can able to communicate with the driver, how you can able to work, all these things we are going to hear. Okay. Okay. Sir, next and after that, so we have two types of programs are there in the server. One is nothing but we can prepare servlets, and the second one Java. So generally the complete servlet will be written in Java only. But so as a programmer, we have to project the screens in the view component. In such cases, what will happen? Displaying the content in the servlet is always bad programming practices. So in such cases, how to reduce this 90% of Java code will be done by using this JSP. Okay, reducing this 90% of Java code will be done by using this JSP. So in this case, we are going to reduce maximum Java program, and we are going to create a special tags called scriptlets. So by using that, we can prepare rest of the program. These scriptlet tags will be in the form of HTML only, sir. These scriptlets will be in the form of HTML only. Next, we are going to see two mini projects also related to this. Next, I explained already what is meant by application. Sir, standalone application means what? Web application means what? So by using this standalone application, what kind of programs you can write, and by using this web application, what kind of programs you can write. Sir, we need to discuss about these things in further sessions. And sir, in our student management system, a mini project we are going to cover. So at the time of explanation of these programs, so in this mini project, totally 5 phases are there. What is the first phase? I will write business logic only in CoreJava. So suppose if I want to read a student marks, like student hall ticket number, student marks, so student name. So how many subject marks I am going to read? 6 subject marks. Then I will calculate a total, and I will calculate a percentage. Sir, how to add that information into the database will comes to this advanced Java course. So we can read the data from the user through character user interface. Last class I explained. So how to read the data from the character user interface. Sir, same thing you can write into the Jdbc also. I mean database also. Sir, for that I explained one small project in the last session itself. Sir, in the place of CUI, if you want, you can replace GUI also. But these 3 applications will run on standalone mission. Like sir, if you see any calculator application, it is a standalone application. It is, of course, CUI is there, but JDBC is not there here. So 10 plus 20, it is going to display 30. Sir, if you want, you can prepare such a type of application. Whatever data entries you are giving, you can store it on the database. So all these things will come under standalone application, which is created and which is installed and which is running only on single machine. So, but our main concept is nothing but advanced Java, because with the help of core Java knowledge itself, we can prepare these programs. But if you want to run the program in our application, web application, like I need to place the program in server, we have to place the program in server, and we need to access that particular program from the client emissions. For example, so consider I'm going to prepare the program. So in one system, you can create any number of client emissions across the network, and from this we can access this information. But how you can able to access? By using a request and response mechanism. Sir, you can able to do this activity. All these things we are going to cover in servlets and JSP. Sir, again I am telling servlets and JSP both are same, only the deduction of Java code is going to be differentiated. And coming to our course content, we are going to see MySQL, JDBC, servlets, JSP, and mini project. So these 5 content we are going to discuss as of now. Okay, MySQL, JDBC, servlets, JSP, and mini project. And what are all the softwares that are required for this course? So you have to download and you have to install these softwares. Anyway, if time permits, I will explain the installation process also. So Notepad and command prompt by default available in each and every operating system. And Java latest version we have to download, and Edit Plus software is there. Okay, so which is used to type your programs. And MySQL and Oracle. Any one software is recommended. So we are going to cover the entire syllabus on MySQL. But anyway, sir, Oracle connection. So one or two programs related to the Oracle database also I will explain. Sir, rest of the things, there will be a change in the syntactical queries. Other than that, remaining things will be same. And the Eclipse software we are going to use, and the NetBeans also we are going to use. So Eclipse and NetBeans will provide some kind of auto completion tools. Like if you prepare a JDBC application, what are the required methods that you need to implement? Auto corrections, auto completions. So if any exception is occurred, how it is going to handle all the compile time errors, it will display while typing the program itself. That's why, so for these advanced Java applications, it is highly recommended to prepare the application by using Eclipse and NetBeans. Why? Because we are going to interact with so many tools in our single Java program. And if you want to work with this client server architect technology, compulsory server must be required. So for that, definitely 2 or 3 servers I will explain, but in that the recommended server is nothing but a Tomcat. So we need to install Tomcat server and we have to place our application inside the Tomcat and we need to run. Okay, next and after that, so I explained how to write a Java program to read username, to read 2 numbers from the user and how you can able to calculate addition of these 2 values. Okay, I prepared a small program for that. Next, sir, even I explained one program how you can able to communicate with the database. Like, so we have to use this driver. What is the driver name? com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. So this driver you have to download. So in the next session, how to connect to the MySQL database and how to use Java program for that. We have some 5 to 6 steps are there. There I will explain how to load the driver, all these things. Then if you want to connect to any driver, any database, 3 things are essential. One is the URL which you need to be used and username and then password. At the time of MySQL installation, sir, we have to supply username and password. The username which we have given is nothing but root and the password which we have given is nothing but root. At the time of installation, I provided these 2 values. But what is the URL, sir? jdbc:/mysql/localhost/demo. Here demo is nothing but the database, localhost is nothing but the current system. So my system representation can be done by using localhost. Suppose if you want to connect with the server which is located at some country, then you have to provide a correct IP address of that particular system. So through IP address only these things are going to be communicated. Okay, and JDBC program we are writing, MySQL is the connector. Now, sir, connection con is equal to, there is one predefined class is there in SQL package. What is that class? Driver manager. And you have to ask get a connection by providing URL, username, and then password. So with these 3 values, it is going to establish a connection. And if a connection is not equal to null, it will print the message saying connected to the DB. Okay. Else, if connection is pointing to something, it will print connected to the DB. Sir, if it is null, that means what? This if condition is going to fail, then it will print it is not connected to the DB. But if you want to work with this application, this driver should be present in your machine. So for this, we have to download the driver. What is that driver? MySQL-connector-java- this is the version name. So it is a jar file we have to download from the internet, and you need to use this command if you are working with command prompt. Suppose if you are working with Eclipse IDE or NetBeans IDE, sir, in that there is one separate option is there, sir, called include libraries, include jar files, load jar files, like that. In that we have to select and you need to locate this jar file where you have downloaded. Then automatically link will be created. So no need to type these things in the command prompt. So such a type of facilities you can get from Eclipse and then NetBeans. Next, sir, how to compile the program? Java C test.java we have to take, and it is going to verify is there any error in your program or not. If there is no error, what will happen? It will display a message saying connected to the database. Now we have to write a Java program to read 2 numbers from the user and calculate addition. Just now I explained this program. The same program I have written to store this information into the database. So have you observed? We have prepared a program like this for connection. So to get the details from the user, sir, this is nothing but up to this core Java application. Sir, next and after that, I have created a database DB1. In that, there is one table is there with name addition. So if you are trying to insert into addition values, these values I want to push it into the database. So whatever values you have given, the same values I am going to write it on the database. So that part also I explained very clearly in the last video. Now, sir, we have three applications are there. We need to write the program for this. What is the first application? We have to read the student details and print on the screen. Sir, I prepared very clearly. So how to take a user name from the user, that is hall ticket number, so student name and then password. Those three informations I displayed on the screen. Sir, next and after that, now we have to prepare two more programs. One is nothing but the same information, whatever you have accepted, you need to write it into student table. And later we will perform, sir, validation operation. Like we will read the username from the user and password from the user, and we will map with the data which is there in the database. If both are equal, then valid user, otherwise invalid user. Like that we will print. Sir, up to this, do you have any doubts? Please confirm. Up to this, do you have any doubts? Please confirm. Yes, I request everyone to respond. Yes. Sir, now we will prepare a Java program and we will try to insert the data into database. So if you want to work with JDBC program, we need to import one, what you can call package. Could you please confirm which package we have to import? Yes, which package we have to import if I want to work with JDBC? Please confirm. Yes, which package? Yes. So SQL dot star. We have to import this SQL package into our program if you want to work with the database. So already we have a program to read hall ticket number from the user, okay, and to read student name and to create the password. Then I need to write this information into the database. So for this, I need to continue the program from here. Okay, sir, I will write a program logic to write student info into student table. First, I will create the student table, sir. So for that, we have to open command prompt. Let me take the command prompt. So in this command prompt, mysql -u username is root -p password is also root. So to which database we have to connect? I hope here we didn't mention. I think yesterday we have used DB1, I think so, right? 1 minute. Yeah, DB1. Sir, I need to communicate with the DB1. So I'm taking use DB1. So use DB1. Yes. Sir, show tables which will display the list of tables available. Sir, we have addition student one table is there. Sir, I want to create a new table. Sir, create table. What is the table name? Student. So where the first field is nothing but hall ticket number, which is of type integer. The second one is nothing but username, which is of type var character of 30. All these things we will discuss in our MySQL, sir. Next one is nothing but password. So which is of type var character of 30. Okay, like this I created one student table. Now we have that student table. If you want, you can see the description about the student table. So this is the description what we have. Sir, next and after that, So we have to prepare a query and we have to write the information. So for this already we know, right? So we have some database code is there. So I will take the database code as it is. Yes. So com.mysql.cj.jdbc driver and jdbc colon mysql double slash localhost db1 and username is root, password is root. Sir, we created the statement. And what is the query? Insert into what is the table name? Student. Values. Sir, please make sure when you are providing the values, very, very important. So in MySQL, every string should be enclosed within single quotation. Okay, every string should be enclosed within single quotation. If it is a number, directly we can take. So that's why here username, sorry, hall ticket number is nothing but integer type, name and then password are of type string. That's why hall ticket number directly we can take some value x. So username you have to take within y. Sir, password we have to take within z. So just why I am giving these temporary variable names in the sense we need to append the data. That's why. Sir, plus here I want to take hall ticket number. Sir, plus double quotation. And here also, sir, plus we have to take name. Okay. And then plus close. And here also we have to take plus, sir, password. Okay. Plus we have to close. That's all. Now we have to execute the query and record inserted. That's all. Sir, now if you want to run this program, what things must be required? Compulsory, it should be connected to the database. I mean, that driver should be activated. Let me set the class path. Sir, we have program files is there. In this, Java is there. In this, we have libraries are there. And here I am going to select a MySQL connector is there. Okay, MySQL connector is there. Now I copied this. So first we have to set the class path. So D drive, sir, set class path. Set class path is equal to like this I have. Okay. Sir, next what we have to do? You need to compile the program. How to compile the program? Java C. So test.java. Let me check, is there any error in the program or not? Sir, you can able to see the variable password is already defined in the main method. Sir, somewhere password is already defined. I will take pwd here. Okay. So now I think it should work. Yeah. So the exception is not handled. Compulsory we have to use throws exception. Now let us see. So Java C test.java, the program compiled fine. So Java space test. Sir, it is asking enter hall ticket number. Before that, I want to select star from student. Sir, we need to check, is there any data in this table? No, the data is empty. Now, if I execute the program, sir, hall ticket number 123 I am giving. Enter student name, I am giving Prakash. Sir, create the password. Sir, I am giving admin as the password. Sir, student details are hall ticket number is 123, name is Prakash. Sir, student password is nothing but admin. Record is inserted. Now let me check, is the record is inserted or not? Yes, sir. Sir, now what we have to take? Let me take one more record. Sir, 124. Sir, student name is Babu. Consider the password is nothing but sir, admin @ 123. Like this I have. Sir, record inserted. Now let me see. Sir, you can able to see that record has been inserted. This is the way, sir, how you can able to read data from the user and how you can able to display on the screen. At the same time, same information how you can able to write it into the database also I covered. So do you have any doubts up to this? Please confirm, guys. I request everyone to respond. Any doubts up to this? So clear, right? Okay. Sir, the next thing what we have here is, I need 1 minute. I will copy paste this output also so that it will be useful for you. So even MySQL also I'm going to copy paste for you. Sir, now I need to check whether user is a valid user or not. Validation program I want to take. So the program is the same, only few modifications we have to do. So first we have to read username and password from the user. Okay, we have to read username and password from the user, and if the username and the password both are same, we need to display a message saying valid user. Okay, suppose if the username is valid but password is not correct, means we have to display a message saying invalid password. Suppose if the user is not existed, then I need to display a message saying invalid user. Okay, otherwise, sir, user is not existed. Sir, user data not existed. Like this, I want to display. So for this, I need to prepare CUI application only. Sir, at the end, we will prepare GUI application. Okay, sir, up to this connection and up to this statement is the same, sir. Okay, up to this connection, I think here, yeah, no need to take all these things. So enter hall ticket number. In this place, I am taking, sir, enter username. Enter username. The username is nothing but 1 minute, sir. The username is nothing but hall ticket number only. Okay, sir, we have to take username as hall ticket number only. Then, sir, integer hall ticket number is equal to obj dot next int I am taking. So which is used to read a hall ticket number. So what is the next activity? We have to read the password. Okay, so for that I am asking like this. Yeah, sir, I am creating console and I am asking the user to enter user password. Sir, enter password. Then I'm converting the password into a string format. Okay, now we have to compare the given hall ticket number and password. Is it valid or not? So I don't want to display this information. Sir, here we have to write a logic to validate the user details, to validate user information. Okay, so class dot for name, all these things are same. Driver manager is also same. Sir, we have created a statement up to this same. Sir, next the SQL query is going to be changed. Okay, so what is the SQL query we have to take is, sir, select star from. I want to select all the details from student table where, sir, we have to write one condition. So what is that condition is hall ticket number is equal to plus hall ticket number which you have given. So already you have supplied username, right, which is nothing but hall ticket number. Sir, I am reading that hall ticket number and I am going to compare whether is there any information with this hall ticket number. If it is available, then we can compare with the password. If it is not available, we have to display, sir, the user is not existed. Now to execute this, whatever result you are going to get, you have to capture. For that, we have a separate class is there with name result set. Result set rs is equal to, sir, statement dot execute query. Okay, statement dot execute query of I am taking SQL. Okay, sir, if some condition is satisfied, then I need to do some operations. If the condition is not satisfied, I will do some other activity. So what is that condition is rs dot next. So when you are executing this query, if any record is found, then next will return true. Okay, when you are executing this query, if you are getting any record, then rs dot next will return true. Sir, if it is returning true, then what is the meaning? We can do validation. If it is returning false, what is the meaning? That user data is not available. Sir, I can print the message saying, sir, user does not existed. Okay, like this we can print. Suppose if user is existed, what we have to do? Sir, we have to get a corresponding user details from the table. Sir, I am going to get integer a is equal to res from the result set, get integer of first. So here in the table, we have total, how many columns are there? 3 columns are there. Sir, this is the first column, this is the second column, and this is the third column. So result set will contain this entire information. So I want to get first column. What is a first column type? Integer. That's why, sir, get into we have to take. What is the second column? Sir, get a string we have to take. What is the third column? Sir, get a string we have to take. So what is the first column number, sir? The first column number is nothing but 1. The second column number is nothing but 2, sir. The third column number is nothing but 3. But we don't want username. Sir, we want only hall ticket number and then password. Sir, I am getting these two informations. Let us see how I am going to capture. Sir, integer a is equal to res dot get int. Sir, string b is equal to res dot I am taking get string of 3 like this. So third column, sir. So I got the data. Now we have to validate by taking a condition. So if the condition is satisfied, I will print the message, sir, valid user. Okay, like this. Suppose if the condition is not satisfied, what we have to print? I can print, sir, password wrong. Okay, password wrong or invalid password. Like this we can display. But what is the condition? So both are, one is integer a double equal to the given hall ticket number and b dot equals with the given password whatever you have given. So the password which you have given, if it is equal to with the database password, then that user is nothing but valid user. Otherwise that user is nothing but invalid user. So this is nothing but the entire database. I think it should work. Let me cross check whether it is working or not. Sir, Java C. So what is the file name? Test.java. I am trying to execute the program. Sir, the program compiled successfully. I am trying to execute the program and it is asking username. Sir, I am giving username as a 123. Is the 123 user is available or not? Yes. Sir, what is the password? Admin is the password. Then it will print the message saying valid user. Suppose if input is 123, in the place of admin, if I am taking admin 123, that username is invalid. I mean, password is wrong. So it will display a message saying invalid password. Suppose if I am giving 124, sir, what is the password for that? Admin at 123. Sir, admin at 123 I am giving. So what answer we will get? Valid user. Suppose 124 and I am giving the password as ABC. Sir, invalid password. Now I am giving the username as 125. Is there any record with name 125? No. Then that result set will be null. So next is not pointing to any result set. Immediately what will happen? It will display a message saying, sir, invalid user. User does not exist. So it is asking password. Let me give some password. Sir, it will print the message saying user does not exist. That means what? The user details are not available in the database. So like this we are going to get. Sir, is the validation, how you can able to do the validation, is it clear for you people? Please confirm. So how you can able to do the validation, is it clear for you people? Please confirm. Any doubts up to this? I request everyone to respond. Clear, right? Yeah. Sir, with this almost just I have given only introduction part related to the database, how you can able to work with that. So tomorrow I will show you a simple servlet program. So same, this program I converted into GUI. Like, sir, we are going to have a screen where it will ask user hall ticket number and then password. So if you type username and password and if you click on submit, sir, we need to get these three messages. If it is valid, in green color, we have to get valid user. So if it is invalid, invalid password we have to get. If the user information is not available, user does not existed. Like this, we have to get an information. So same program in GUI, like, sir, what I can say, server side script, how you can able to write that part I will explain. And yes, tomorrow same link, Rohit. Okay, so tomorrow is the last demo session. Okay, so you need to register as early as possible. From tomorrow we are going to start our syllabus. First, for 15 minutes I will explain this application. After completion of this, we will start our actual syllabus, sir. So actual syllabus is nothing but JDBC we will take 10% from tomorrow, and then I will start MySQL. After finishing of MySQL, I will continue with JDBC, and then servlets will be there, and then JSP will be there. Finally, mini project will be there. That's all. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. We will meet for the continuation tomorrow, sir. Thank you, guys.